Analysis of wreckage reveals the hostile units are using strike craft ranging from fighters to combat corvettes. All pilots will be briefed in case hostiles have penetrated farther into the Kharak system. On our return to Kharak, the final outfit of the mothership must be accelerated in order to defend against possible future attacks. Many major mothership systems are still incomplete. We will notify Kharak's missile defense system of this possible threat. The mothership will then dock with the scaffold for repairs. Stand by for hyperspace exit to Kharak.
No one's left. Everything's gone. Kharak is burning.
Kharak is being consumed by a firestorm. The scaffold has been destroyed. All orbital facilities destroyed. Significant debris ring in low Kharak orbit. Receiving no communications from anywhere in the system. Not even beacons.
Wait. On the maintenance frequency, I'm getting a signal from the cryo tray systems in orbit. One of them is suffering a massive malfunction.
The cryo trays are under attack. Defend them.
Group 10 reporting.
Wait. On the maintenance frequency, I'm getting a signal from the cryo tray systems in orbit. One of them is suffering a massive malfunction.
The cryo trays are under attack. Defend them.
Group 10,
These
copy.
ships are different from those we encountered at the Kar Slim. It is likely they were involved in the destruction of Kharak.
Group
Capture at least one vessel for interrogation and destroy the rest.
Group 4 copies. Repair order confirmed.
Hello everyone and welcome to one of the most incredible levels in video game history, and that is the return to Kharak for Homeworld. In this case, Homeworld Remastered, which is making this incredibly difficult for me. You can see the cryo trays are being absolutely mangled by those assault frigates, and this is what I said earlier when I was discussing this, was the fact that in early levels was the fact that my fleet that I have at the moment is too large, and the reason that it's too large is because this level will usually trigger, I think, 3 assault frigates, maybe 4. On this level, I believe it's triggered 6, potentially 7. And the other issue that we kind of have is that the cryo trays in Homeworld Remastered are completely and utterly made of paper compared to what they were in the original game. And in fact, this isn't the first attempt that I made at this level. This took 3 attempts, or maybe even 4. I have since downloaded a patch that doesn't change the stacking, because I believe that that would interfere too much with the game, but it was a fan-made patch and the fans have continued to patch this game, and all they've done is make the cryo trays, give the cryo trays the same health as they had in Homeworld 1, because otherwise this mission can become impossible. But yeah, we have come home and all that we've found at Kharak is a burned planet and an enemy determined to commit genocide.
Hostile vessel captured. Crew interned. Interrogation is underway. While searching the enemy ship's computer systems, we came across these flight recordings. Stand by for playback.
Group 3 moving in. Alright now, stay together. Ready, spread. Incoming missiles. Evasive maneuvers. We're hit. Damage report. What's that? There's another one. Prepare for immediate surface bombardment. Commence surface delivery. Orbital target acquired. Watch the spread pattern. Stay sharp. Target destroyed. Delivery can all targets acquired. Multiple impacts can surface temperature 50. Estimated immediate cash surface temperature 1742 and stable. Clearance granted. Primary directive achieved.
Analysis of the recording indicates that the Kharak missile defenses heavily damaged the attacking fleet. However, we have concluded that at present they can still easily defeat us. We have therefore plotted a course to a deep space asteroid belt. There we can hide and prepare our fleet for an assault. Our research division has analyzed the captured frigate. We have reverse engineered the drive technology and developed 2 new ships. Plans for a 3rd vessel are underway, but will require frigate chassis research.
Now, in the original version of Homeworld, I didn't have anywhere near as much trouble as this, and you could actually capture the assault frigates that you had with salvage corvettes. On this occasion, they simply get turned into resource units. I think I managed to capture 1 because I captured so many of them, but you certainly can't capture the first 3. In addition, I'm now going to complain. The game seized control of my... obviously seized control to play that haunting cutscene, but while doing so, my salvage corvettes got completely obliterated and I wasn't able to do anything about it. So, in reality,
Group 1 has defeated the enemy.
There's definitely a few things that I am...
Enemy units neutralized. Begin salvaging the cryo trays.
Those trays contain all that remain of our people. Without them, we will become extinct.
Docking with mothership.
And my fleet has almost become extinct as well because it's been completely and utterly massacred. So I'm going to have to use... I literally have... Yeah, I just have nothing left.
Roger. Docking with mothership.
So I'm going to harvest what I can while I'm here. There is still some harvestable material thanks to the destruction of the scaffold that we see over there. And I'm not going to leave this mission with too much more than I entered it, and it's really a...
Construction underway.
How can we put this? It's really a show of how much more difficult I made this level for myself than it had to be. Here's the culprit, the assault frigate. I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. But this is a... It's fairly formidable for this point of the game, and we will be able to build them soon with the necessary research. But the first thing I've got to do is rebuild my fleet, and then we decide what to do from here, because it's a pretty tough decision with your entire planet massacred like what's just happened. Still, we do have a job to do, so I'm going to rebuild my salvage corvettes from the absolute mess that they became, and I'm going to send them out and to pick up what's left of our people. Now, in the past I have used... How can I put this? In the past I have saved, I think, 500,000 people. Given how difficult this became, I was lucky to save any of them. But it looks like, I believe, we're going to have saved somewhere in the region of 200,000, and that's all that's left of the people of Kharak.
Salvage corvette complete.
And the question is, how are we going to react to this? Now, I guess the only thing we can do is continue the mission that we had going in the first place, which is to get back to our home world and re-establish our claim there. But considering what's just happened to us, what sort of state are we going to be in to establish a claim anywhere? And well, let's get on board and then see how we can work that out.
Cryo tray loaded. 100,000 people secured.
Yeah, you heard Karen there, 100,000 people per cryo tray, and I managed to save 2 of them in total, so my record was not exactly stellar in this mission, but we did what we could, I suppose. And after this, I'm just going to try and rebuild my fleet up to where it was. I'm certainly not giving up on salvage corvettes, but it's going to be difficult.
Cryo tray loaded. 200,000 people secured.
Cryo trays loaded and secure. Hyperspace module charged. There's nothing left for us here. Let's go.
I just find the delivery and the voice acting in this level to be absolutely top draw. And you can hear the absolute devastation in their voice, and how couldn't you with what you've seen here? And him acknowledging that, what are we going to do now? There's no point hanging around here. All we're going to do is end up moping over something that we can't bring back. And so we're going to take our fleet, which I think is pretty much exactly the same as it was when we came into this mission in the first place, except I think I've lost the missile corvettes and replaced them with heavy corvettes. And maybe, I think I have about the same number of salvage corvettes, so I think I've gained 1 assault frigate, a resource controller, which is one of the new ships that we can build. What this allows you to do is send it with your resources, and they can latch onto that instead of coming back to the mothership, so it makes your mining all that bit easier. And I think I've got another support frigate over there, but
Salvage corvette.
yeah, I made a that was not only a haunting mission, but I didn't make the best of it either, so we'll just see how both the people of Kharak and for the rest of the game how much we can recover from this. Anyway, that's it for this mission, guys. Gonna try and recover as best we can, and I'll see you next time for more Homeworld Remastered. Thank you very much for watching.